Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a review on my quality hair. I purchased this wig with my own money and we are just going to be doing a quick unboxing together. So opening up the box, it has this hair here that is in this pretty packaging. They also gave us some free goodies underneath. You know ladies, we love us some free stuff. They gave us this rat tail comb. They also gave us these 2 hair clips as well. And then they gave us a wig cap. I really wish companies would let us pick the color of our wig caps. I would prefer a brown one, but I guess we'll just keep the tan as a backup if I ever need one. So this is what the hair is looking like inside of the packaging. It comes in this beautiful pink sheared bag here. So taking the hair straight out of the pack, the first thing that I noticed is, baby, this hair is thick. It is so thick, it is so full. It's only 130% density, but that's one thing about kinky straight wigs is they look way thicker than what they actually are. So taking everything out of the wig, this is what it is looking like. It is 18 inches and it is so soft. It feels so good. I love the feel of this hair. So this is what the inside of the wig is looking like. It has 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, a comb in the middle, and then also an adjustable strap. So this wig should fit pretty snug on my head. So this is what the hairline is looking like before we do any manipulation. And this is also what the inside is looking like as well. You get that 5x5 closure. This is what the hairline is looking like. It looks a little pre-plucked, but not too much. What I'm doing here is just putting it against my skin just to kind of see what it's looking like and how well it'll blend once I melt it. So right now what I'm just going to do is go off camera to flat iron the hair. After I flat iron the hair, I will be back to show you guys what it's looking like. Alright, so this is what the hair is looking like after I flat ironed it, and it looks really good. It honestly did not take that much work to flat iron this hair. I just ran it through 2 times and it got this flat. It took to a flat iron very well, so it looks really pretty. And it honestly, this wig, I didn't mention, it smelled really good. A lot of wigs have like that manufacturing smell, but this one did not. It smelled really good. So this is what it's looking like so far. So now what I'm getting ready to do is put some makeup on the inside of this wig. I am going to try my best to not do any manipulation to this wig. I want to try to wear it straight out of the packaging, so I don't want to bleach it or pluck it. I'm going to try, fingers crossed, but ain't no telling with me. So right now what I'm doing is just taking it off of my wig head, and I am just going to grab some makeup and rub it on the inside of the lace so that it'll blend better with my skin. The foundation I'm going to be using is just the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation in the color 370, and then I'm also using a foundation brush. The foundation is honestly, it's darker than my actual skin, but for some reason it makes my lace blend better with a darker foundation than a lighter foundation. Ladies, tell me if you agree, if that works the same for you. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the inside of this brush, not a lot, just a little bit, because you don't want it to be caked up on the lace. And you are just going to spread it around on that closure part just so that it'll look darker and not so ashy. So now that we've added our foundation, this is what the lace is looking like. It's looking a lot better now. The knots are not as noticeable, and then you can tell that it's not as ashy as it was before. So that is the point of putting makeup on the inside of the lace when you don't feel like bleaching it like me. So now what I'm doing is I'm just combing the hair out of the way because we're getting ready to cut off this lace and we don't want any hair in the way. So what I do first is I just take some scissors and I just cut a little slit in the lace just so that it can prepare me for when I use my eyebrow razor to cut the rest of the lace off. So using an eyebrow razor is good to use so that you don't have a straight line going across, because nobody's hairline is straight across. So using an eyebrow razor, it'll just make the ends look a little jagged, so it'll give some dimension in the hairline. So what I'm doing now is I am just parting the hair just to show you guys what it's looking like. It's very much giving scalp for me. It's definitely giving scalp. You can definitely tell that they took their time with making this wig because it is so nice, and the wig lays flat, which is super important. But look at that, it looks like scalp. You can't tell me this not scalp. It looks so good. I love it. So what I'm getting ready to do is I am going to show you guys how I install the wig, and then I'll be back. Alright, so this is what the wig is like plopped on my head, and off the rip, I do not like this hairline. Not feeling it at all. I thought I could try to get away with not plucking it, but I am going to go ahead and pluck it a little bit because it is looking too round and too boxy, and I hate when my wigs look wiggy. I don't like it. So I am just going to pluck it a little bit. So I ended up taking the wig off of my head and I plucked it on my wig stand. It's just easier for me to do it that way, and you can definitely tell the difference. The hairline looks way better now. Alright, so after we plucked, this is what the wig is looking like, and it is looking a lot better than it did before. And let me just say, I never knew my head was this big until today. Like, it's very much big, so don't even say it because I already know. So now I'm going to just take my Ebin lace bonding spray. This is the Extreme Firm Hold, and I am just going to spray 2 layers and blow dry it on the front of my hairline, and then after that we're just going to sit the wig on top to melt. Alright, so now after that I am just going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to put a little water on it and just go across the hairline and just wipe off all the extra glue that you have. You want to make sure you get that off because that looks crazy when you have that shiny part on the hairline. So that is the purpose. We are just going to wipe all the excess glue off. So now we're going back with our foundation, and we are just going to put some foundation across the hairline. As you can see, the hairline is looking a little bit ashy, so we are just going to take a small brush and just get a little bit of foundation and put it on the brush, and we are just going to put it across the hairline so that it'll blend better. Alright, so now what I'm getting ready to do is lay this lace down. So I'm just putting my hair in a ponytail, getting it out the way, and I just use this elastic band here, and we are just going to tie it around our lace just so that we can melt it into the skin. Now you want to tighten that thing super tight. Look at me, like take away the circulation in your brain. No, not really, but just make sure you want it tight enough so that it will melt the lace well. Alright, so after we let that sit for about 10 minutes, we are going to take this elastic band off and we are going to see how well it melted the lace. She's definitely giving scalp. Where's the lace? If you find a lace, I'll give you nothing because you can't find a lace, okay? So right now I am just parting my hair to where I want it parted. I am a left side part girl, so now I am just parting the hair and I'm going to use my hot comb to help lay it down. Alright, so now I am just taking my Ebin hair wax stick and I am just going to rub that across the top of the hair so it can help the hair lay flat. Alright, now I'm just going to take my olive oil hairspray and I am just going to spray the hair, and then I'm going to flatten it with my hot comb again, and I'm also going to create some baby hairs, and after I finish the installation I'll be back to give you guys my final thoughts. final product of what I came up with this hair. This hair is so beautiful. It's so soft and full. I love it. Now, it is a 5x5 undetectable lace yaki straight wig that I got from My Quality Hair. The specs is it is 18 inch, 130% density, and it is the natural hair color. Now, what I will say, as far as the lace, it blends very well. As you can see, it does blend pretty well. I wanted to try to do it without bleaching the knots, but looking at it, I can see the knots, and that is going to drive me crazy. So I think I might end up bleaching the knots, because I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with it, because I can see the knots and it's going to drive me crazy. I think I should also invest in like the lace tint spray, because I do use makeup, but I heard good things about the lace tint spray, so I might try that, because I hate bleaching my knots because I'm not a professional at all. So bleaching my knots, I usually always over bleach my knots. I either over bleach them or I under bleach them. Like, it's never a perfect bleach knot for me. So I think I will probably go in and bleach the knots just so that it looks a little more natural. But baby, you can't tell me this ain't my hair. This very much grew out of my scalp, okay? No, it's so beautiful. Like, I love this, and it took to a flat iron really well. Like, it got pretty flat, and I only ran it through when I flat ironed it about 2 times. Like, per strand 2 times, and I think it did really good. I got majority of the kinks out, which that really wasn't the plan, but I mean, I love the way it looks. It's so soft and flowy, and I think it is beautiful. The thing that I love about 5x5 closure wigs is you only got the lace from about here to here, so you only have to worry about gluing that down. Every day for work, I'm always gluing my lace down, and it takes so much time. So I think the 5x5 closure wigs are a great idea. I do love the construction of the wig. It fits my head pretty snug, so if I wanted to, I could definitely wear this glueless, but I'm not that bold to wear glueless, just because when I wear glueless, I can see like the line of demarcation, and that's not cute. So I always glue it down, but I only use, like you see that I just use my Eben Wonder Lace Bond, the extreme firm hold. I use that one, and I love that stuff, and that's all I use. I just did 2 layers, and that's it. So overall, my opinion of this hair is I think it is gorgeous. I would definitely recommend it, but like I said, I ended up plucking it because the hairline was too boxy for me. I didn't pluck it that well just because I don't want to over pluck it, but I did pluck it a little bit. I think it looks better, and I do think I'm going to go in and bleach the knots just a little bit, just so that it'll look more natural to me. But overall, I love this hair, so you guys tell me what you think about it. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.